سيداتي وسادتي، يسرنا إعلامكم بأن مشكلة العطل الفني قد سويت وسوف نتابع عملية الإقلاع خلال 5 دقائق. شكرا. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to inform you that the technical fault is okay, and we will take off in about 5 minutes. Thank you.
Moving away from my family and my friends and my home, basically everything that I knew. That was the toughest decision.
Imagine your voice would disappear. You would lose your voice. What would you do?
I would probably just make the best out of everything else I can express myself with. And sometimes I think listening is a virtue. People that can listen learn a lot, and they see a lot that people who don't listen do. So I think it would make me listen more. It would make me extremely frustrated and sad, but maybe I could just channel that into something else.
Mommy, يسوع هذا يسوع.
ملاك ملاك.
Yeah, I think there are other ways around it. Of course, I wouldn't want to lose my voice. That would be very tragical. I was in Spain and I had an infection in my jaw muscles, and I could barely open my mouth without, experiencing lots of severe pain. It was really painful, and I was on all these medications. But strangely enough, as soon as I got on stage, your adrenaline kicks in and you know, you manage to do it. I don't know who wants to go first, but usually I let anyone that is willing to go first, okay? If nobody wants to go first, then I'll force somebody to go first. You give the pianist your music, you give the pianist the speed, and usually you sing it, you sing the beginnings, okay? And then I want you to stand here, right here where I'm standing, and present yourself, your name, what your background is. I'm really interested in knowing what your background is, even though it doesn't really matter in this context, because this is like an experimental sort of thing where everyone is equal. And then you start your song. I just want to point out, this is not a performance, this is a rehearsal room. So if you want to try something new, please do that. And don't be nervous, because we're all in the same situation. This is the first time I'm teaching in Lebanon, so enjoy yourself and let's have fun.
You're positive.
Well, not always. You've caught me on a good day.
Okay.
What is the feeling of a constant rejection?
Well, I don't know.
That is
Constant.
it. That is the feeling. That is the
No,
feeling.
but like, at first you feel shit about it. But then, you know, you should ask me that question when I'm in a period where I've had constant rejection, because then I'll tell you everything is up and that nothing is fair, and I'll tell you that I've worked so hard and I'm not getting what I deserve, and that shit person got something and that shit person got something and they haven't worked as hard again. Why are they doing that? Why the hell didn't they choose me? You know, I'll be really mad and angry, but only for a short while, and then I pick myself up and then I go for the next thing. I mean, I've done enough stuff to know that I'm not awful. I'm just better at some stuff, and I've learned that I'm good for certain stuff, and everybody is, you know. And you learn in an audition or a casting situation how to be as well. You get better at doing that. At the end of the day, I've learned that I could just be myself and be relaxed, and that's when it happens. أنا اسمي نقولة وهيدا اسمه لوبر.
لا أنت لوبر. أنت لوبر.
لا السويد طقسها ناشف، يعني لندن عكس تماما. لندن مثل بيروت بدك تحسبي، السويد مثل هون.
And I, who was once his valet de sham, a steward I'm now employed. The Dickens may take him, I'll never forsake him, a steward I'm now employed. Don't be revolting! Don't be revolting! Don't be revolting! Soldier! Evening! Evening! Baseby, isn't it?
Why do you do that?
Well, it's easier for me to mark which actor I'm doing the scenes with, in case we need to do a line run. Just for me to easily find my the different scenes in the script. So for instance, I've put Rare plus Capodistro. This is the confrontation between my character and the villain.
Alright! I am more than alright. I am extraordinary. I am to be reckoned with. And the next ambassador to France.
Your train is on track 6, Mr. President.
President Garfield! Yes? I want to be ambassador to France. I'm sorry. I want to be ambassador to France. Mad as a hatter.
When you start out as an actor, you think that you're going to be somewhere, but then you end up somewhere else. It's just being open and saying yes and trying new things. I was 100% sure that musical theater was what I wanted to do when I started out in this business. But when I got to London, I was referred to as an actor and not a musical theater performer, which is in Sweden, where I did my first training, you're like a musical theater performer. And it's really hard to go into acting. Whereas in London, you're just an actor. And you do musical theater, you do plays, you do film, you do TV. And I slowly started doing more acting without the singing. And I found it just as creative and rewarding as doing the singing. I love singing, I still love musical theater, but I think that I should explore what else is out there. It's better to have a CV that shows your versatility as an actor. I mean, I trained at the Royal Academy of Music in musical theater, so if that, that's a really good thing. That proves that I can do musical theater.
Look on the bright side, not on the black side. Get off your backside, shine those shoes. This is your golden opportunity. You are your lightning and your news. Wait till you see tomorrow. Tomorrow you won't be ignored. You could be pardoned, you can be president. Look on the bright side. I am going to the Lordy.
أنا برأيي الفنان الحقيقي فنان بيقدر يكون عنده التكنيك، يكون عنده الخبرة، intellectual background، يكون دارس شوي، بس كمان ما بيخاف يحس، ما بيخاف يحس إنه يستعمل إحساسه، وكل شي بيصير معه بحياته كان سيء ولا منيح يستعمله بفنه.
I'm very inspired by Frida Kahlo. I've read several books about her life, and I love her art. And of course, that inspires me. Her political views, her beliefs, her love stories, her pain, and how her art helped her to get through it. How art isn't always beautiful, but can reflect something else. It's not always happy.
The bridegroom and the bride will be nuptial not this time. Every day will bring some joy that can never, never joy.
I think there are people who live for their art, and they're true artists. People that create are true artists. People that live and breathe what they do within the arts are true artists.
خليل جبران قال إنه كان يحب العاصفة وقت تصير العاصفة كانت تحرك فيه شيء. كان هو وبنت عمه بعتقد يبعتوا رسالات لبعض وقت كان هو بأمريكا، وبيكتب لها برسالة إنه أنا اشتقت كتير لبشري وللعاصفة كيف كانت تصير، كانت تحرك فيه شيء.
كان يفقد لهالشيء.
كان يفقد لهالشيء. مثل كمان كان البحر كل شيء بيتحرك بيوعي بالفنان الإحساس.
Well, the difficult thing about being in this industry is that you're friends with people from the industry. And usually your friends have been to the same casting or same audition. And they ask you, how did it go? What did you sing? Did they look at you? Did they not look at you? Did they ask you a question? Did they do scales? Did they ask you to improvise? Did they do this, that, you know? And you just have to, that's the devil. That is the devil.
The people around.
Because your auditions, my audition was like, if my audition was like 20 seconds and their audition was like 5 minutes, I'm gonna think, shit, my audition was just 20 seconds. They saw me and they didn't want me. But then I get a call and I have a recall. So it doesn't really mean anything. Sometimes you have those 5-minute audition things and they can't quite figure out what to do with you.
And this is very serious because it is your job. It's not just a talent that you do as a hobby. It is actually your job.
Yeah, it is my job. Except people who are in other industries don't apply for as many jobs as I do. I apply for jobs every week. For commercials, for TV, film, whatever. You know, you've got these small things all the time. And if you have a normal job, you have that job.
والعالم صارت عندها داينة مش سميعة.
قصدك انه العالم مش عم تعرف شو هو الفنان الحقيقي بقى؟
مش عم تعرف ايه؟
أنا بعتقد يعني إذا بتقارني بيقولوا إنه بوقتها من زمان كانت مارلين مونرو مش الفنانة الحقيقية، الفنانة اللي بتعيش فنها من جسمها، من السكشواليتي تبعولها وهيك. إذا بتقارني مارلين مونرو باللي أخذت مطرحها اليوم بتلاقي إنه أنا برجع بطلع هلا على أفلام مارلين مونرو كل شيء بقول she was a great actress. She wasn't only being sensual. كان في عندها شيء. إذا بتقارنيها بالهيفا تبع اليوم أما ما بعد شيء عنا هون ما في شيء، ما في صوت، ما في sensuality، ما في sexuality، ما في originality. الفنان اللي شاطر بلبنان ما عم بيقدر يحارب الشيء اللي عم بيصير. عم بيصير لازم يعمل مثل غيره لأنه صار في كتير.
ما هو ما بيقدر يعمل مثل غيره.
بس إنه عم بقلك في منهم عم بيجربوا يضلون موجودين فعم بيتركوا من عاداتهم القديمة. كان إنه هو الواحد بيروح تا يسمع صوت. أوكي، أول شيء بتسمع المغني. أنا عم بحكي مغني، بتسمعي صوت أول شيء، بعدين حضور، ثالث شيء الشكل. ما كان الشكل يعمل يعني في مغنيين كتير. كلثوم كانت حلوة؟ لا كانت حلوة
بس لا. كان عندها صوت،
بس صوتها بيعقد و she was a true musician. كانت 100% مع الموسيقى. هي كانت تقعد معهم يكتبوا وتقول لهم لا بدي هيك بدي هيك. فيروز بعدها لليوم، فيروز إذا بتشوف السيتس بروب تبعولها وقت تقعد مع الأوركسترا بقولك ما بتخلي حدا إلا ما بتقله الفايولين مش مزبوط، هي مش مزبوط. هيدا الأصول هي هيدا. بالموسيقى مش بتطلع بحطوا لك كليك تراك ويلا بتقعد قدام عم تحرك تمها. شو هيدا مش فن يعني. وما بعتقد اللي بيعرف بالفن بيعرف كمان انه هي الفن خلص it's entertainment.
You have the bride and have the bride when the nuptial knot is tied. Every day will bring some joy that can never cloy.
Facing problems in your life as an artist makes you want to run away or quit. Have you ever felt that?
Yeah, of course, several times. Especially in the beginning of my career. sometimes things don't happen as quickly as you think they will, or as quickly as they do for other people around you. And you start comparing yourself, and you think, why am I not this? Why am I not doing this?
ايه وقت تفيمي
ماما منيح
ايه سود لازم يكونوا
سود مثلها
ايه
Hail the bridegroom, hail the bride, when the nuptial not this time, every day will bring some joy. Will you shut up?
Sometimes you just think, is it worth it? Can I see myself doing this in another 20 years? And you look at people around you and you think, they have normal jobs and normal lives, and you think that's what I want. And you try to do that, and then after having done that for a while, you just want to go back. I can speak from my own experience. I tried to have a normal job and just make my money and do my thing during the week, but at the end of the day, I just wanted to be an actor. I just wanted to do what I'm doing today. There will be days when I don't make as much money as I want to, or there will come a day when I don't have a job within arts. And I know that it will be tough, but I also know that this is what I want to do. If I loved you, time and again I would try to say all I want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I go, longing to tell you, but afraid